going, everyone? It's Gavin from Balls to You, and I've literally just landed back in the UK. Well, not just, I've been back for like a few hours, but I need to get this video up, guys. I need to show you something that happened at Billy's facility over at Mutation Creations. Something that we were filming, and we were talking about the cryptic gene, and Billy just sort of I remember, I've got a clutch. So Billy shot off, grabbed this clutch, pulled it out, and sure enough, well, I'll tell you this. What happened after the camera stopped rolling after we filmed this clutch was crazy. But I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'm going to let Billy, when he does his update video, show you guys what we think is going on. But just quickly, I've got back and I've got a package. Quick unboxing video, very quickly, because I think I know what this is. Oh yeah, easy hatch trays, baby, here in the UK. So I will have these at the Doncaster Reptile Show on Sunday for you guys to check out, but for now, all I can tell you, I'm going to do a bit of a special deal as well. There's not many of them left. I've also got a few t-shirts, limited edition t-shirts left from Canada, so they'll also be on the table as well. But for now, these are looking amazing. So I've got a box full of them. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you guys check out this video that we did with Billy. Absolutely phenomenal clutch, crazy clutch. But yeah, I'll shut up. Check this out. So just as I was filming the interview with Billy, he suddenly remembered something, and I'm not going to say what it is, but we're going to go straight into an egg cutting video as well as showing you some of the cryptic stuff. Billy, take it away.
Okay, so just a little bit of filming. Gavin started talking to me. I cut him off and said, hey, wait a second. I ran over to the incubator because I remember within a week that we had an I did the cryptic Mojave caramel ultramel male, the one I bought from Justin a few years back, and I bred it to an ultramel. So I ran over and I knew it was coming, and I'm like, oh, here it is here. So I also put a ghost pied. So even on my channel and somebody else's channel, thanks for putting up with me, guys. That's my new tagline. So I screw up on everyone's channel, not only my own. So here we go. So I've also put a ghost pied to the ultramel to make, you know, triple hets. But the main one that I got the most locks from was the Mojave Cryptic Ultramel Caramel. So we ran over here, and I want you to see the card. I got 10 eggs, okay, $9.95, which is, you know, almost 100 grams an animal or an egg. That's what she weighed after. So September the 21st. So I said, what day is it today? And they're like, it's the 17th. Oh, 4 days early. You know what? I feel comfortable cutting at this age. Let's cut. I go and open it up, and this is what we see. So one's already pipped, one's already out, 2 went bad, of course. But hey, guys, let's see. This will be, well, mine at least, this will be the first cryptic, if we get a visual, from a non-clown. So this here again, ultramel female to my caramel ultramel cryptic Mojave male. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna run quickly to get an easy hatch tray. No Vanna White, guys, sorry. So here we're gonna take this out. So they've come out on their own 4 days early. So now I've never done this with an actual live snake, but here's the first one. This thing here can only be an ultramel Mojave?
Yep.
Possible cryptic, but I don't see it. But if it is a het, this would definitely be a het, but like, we're still not sure. But I don't see the big visual eye bands, and you know, what I call the towers, but it's definitely a beautiful animal.
Beautiful.
Oh, like, I'm gonna pass this over here to my friend Gavin. And now let's get into what you only ever seen on Mutation Creation Canada. This is the first egg cutting video I've done for any other person on the planet, and I'm glad it's Gavin's. From balls to you. So that's that. So poke, poke, they're definitely going away. Just give this a bit of a wipe. We're gonna take the very one that's just pipped, and it's amazing that these pipped 4 days early. And I'm not gonna get right into it, but I don't promote egg cutting, but these have pipped on their own 4 days prior. So when I cut my eggs 4 or 5 days earlier, you know, people look, oh, why you cut them so early? They pipped on their own 4 days earlier. So my incubators are going to be different than yours. My tubs, obviously, tubs take an effect because you've seen me lose some stuff, but I don't know. We'll just end it there. Let's get into the cutting. Wow. Can't really see the head. But the colors on this is just insane. There's the head. You don't see the thick eye band. So what I'm really wanting out of this clutch is to hopefully hit just what we call a visual cryptic or a cryptic. Don't know if it is recessive. That's what I was told, but there's been a lot of controversy because people are just having these pop up all around the world. So if there's another little pip. So if we can get a visual cryptic in here with nothing clown related, that'll be interesting. That doesn't look cryptic. Thin eye band. Let's do this one here. Now, you notice how the other ones were all ready to go? They were already pipped, and then you get some eggs in the same clutch that, to me, I would have left this still for another few days because you know how you do that little pinch? I can't really do it here, and in this egg right here, this egg, there's hardly any room, but I'm still going to cut it anyways. But when I do decide to cut my eggs, there's a lot of factors, and one is the dimpling on 80% of the clutch. See ahead. Can't really see one, but just beautiful looking animals. Well, I'm going to put it back and let's see. Hopefully it can maybe move around a bit. We'll come back to it, but oh, this will explain quite a bit if we actually hit a visual cryptic.
Just before we go any further, Billy.
Yes.
Shouldn't technically everything in the clutch be ultramel?
Oh shit.
So that means from that normal looking one, we could have a dual side clutch.
It is, correct. Yes.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yes. So, and that's hence why I didn't put the male in, because I did put the two. So, and here's a bit of advice, if you haven't already heard it. If you're gonna do a dual sired clutch, try to make it where you put a super form or some other gene that's not in both, so you can tell exactly, because you don't want to do things where it's like, oh, the dad could be this, or it could have been that one. You want to sort of have it, you know, directed here or directed there. So
that's why we can obviously tell that that's part of the other male.
Correct.
Because of it not being a visual.
So that would be, if cryptic is recessive, that would be a quadruple het.
Wow.
Yes. Oh. Yes, it would be. No. 5. Ultramel. My bad. Oh, thanks for putting up with me. Ghost Pied to Ultramel. Triple head. I'm thinking of the Mojave. Yeah, so Ghost Pied Lavin. Ultramel. Wow.
It's been a long weekend.
Yep. Well, one thing is you know, when I do my videos, I do them the same as I do them all. You know, everything here is real, and I am as, you know, whoa, look at this one.
Wow.
And now this looks a lot different than the others as far as coloration. See how much oranger this one is? This one's more pink.
Yeah.
So this looks like the dad almost. That's why, let's bring these back. This is so strange. I would really love to see the head on this one. But you see the coloration already? Like
that doesn't. So I've hatched Ultramels.
Yes.
And that, the only codon we can have in this is a Mojave, correct?
Yes.
Forget the recessives. Okay. So potentially these should either be Mojave Ultramels
or
Ultramel.
But that doesn't look like an Ultramel.
None of them look like normal Ultramels.
Correct, and that's why this I just assumed was the Mojave Ultramel. This here, it's not an Ultramel because like yourself, I've hatched out a lot. Why is there such a big contrast difference in colors right off the hop? I mean, you know, once they come out and we can look at the pattern, look at the head, compare it, especially after the first shed, you know, we can actually, you know, get a better idea of IDing them and looking at different features. But just by looking at this, I'm expecting a lot more of these, and this pops out, and I'm not even sure. And I can see a little bit of the head. The eye stripes don't look super thick. So far I'm not seeing any visual cryptic looking animals. Down the road, of course, I'm going to keep a lot of this stuff back and breed it back and see if the het is, you know, if it is a recessive, because if I breed this back and with the odds that I have, especially with the power male that I have, back in the future, even 3, 4, 5 years, and I get more visual cryptics, then, you know, the recessive does make sense. But right now it doesn't, but it's very interesting, and I'm still loving it. Like, if that's just, I don't even know where I'm going with it. But now here, this is an egg, so a little bit of an education thing here. If you're gonna cut your eggs and you're pushing, I'm gonna do it here because I feel comfortable and the rest have pipped. But if your eggs are like this, where I can't even do my little pinching thing, they're not concaved, don't cut them, please. So I'm gonna do it, and oh my god, everyone's gonna be happy I'm using the baby scissors. But I'm gonna do a little clip. I'm gonna stick this in, and I'm gonna push up, and I'm just gonna. But please do not do this if your egg looks like this. Now there's an Ultramel, so now I am so lost.
That's a definite Ultramel.
That is a definite Ultramel, and just to show you the difference between, so Ultramel, Mojave Ultramel, but when I get here, why are these so...
The colors are so different.
And it can't be any other influence with the Ultramel because the other male was a Ghost Pied. So that's why we got the triple het. So there's no confusion. Well, oh, there was Mojave in the other clutch too. It could be this. It's straight. If we get normal looking snakes, they're triple hets. And if we get the Ultramel looking ones, it came from the one dad. But I'm perplexed to see, you know, this makes sense, but the other two, or this and these two make sense, but this one doesn't. So maybe the cryptic is influencing some sort of pattern or color, but not the visual standard cryptic looking animal that we usually are used to seeing. So as much as I am loving this, it's confusing me and probably you guys as well. So, but learning, you know, I don't have all the answers. Being a big breeder doesn't mean we know more. Sorry, well, we do know more because we have a little bit more experience, but we don't have all the answers. And here we go. look at that.
Wow.
Like, that doesn't look... I mean, it's definitely Mojave Ultra Mill something, but...
Wow.
Crazy. And last one. So this is definitely going to be an awesome video to do an update on my channel, Gavin, on my channel.
Yep, on your channel, my friend.
But no, this is a pleasure to have you do this. Like I said, you're the first one to ever... Actually, you know what? Maybe Justin did a vlog. I'm just trying to go back. He might have seen me cut an egg and put it on one of his vlogs. Well, there's another one. And that doesn't look Mojave either. I mean, Ultra Mel either.
Wow.
So it's out of this clutch. If I put this beautiful guy back, I mean, that doesn't just look like a Mojave Ultra Mel.
No. So potentially that's what we've seen in the eggs. But what's crazy is how many you've hit.
Correct. You know, so
only one
1,
visual
2, 3,
Ultra
4, 5, 6, 7. So out of the 10 eggs, 2 went bad. 7, actually, you know what? 7 out of 8. I'm doing really good with those odds, and I'll be glad to keep them for the rest of the season and moving forward in my, you know, ball python career. 7 out of 8 eggs in my favor, but only 1 Ultra Mel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mojave Ultra Mel
things.
Cryptic, or well, technically everything should be hep cryptic if it is a recessive gene, but really strange. Very interesting to see what we do with this information, and when they come out, I'll definitely be doing an update on this to see when they're all out compared to side by side. We've already seen the Ultra Mel, which we definitely know is an Ultra Mel without the Mojave. The other 6, they don't, you know, there's I think 1 or 2 that don't even look like the other ones. So very interesting. The cryptic could be an influence in that. I'm sure that's probably the case, because what else could be making an Ultra Mel and a Mojave Ultra Mel something a lot way off the spectrum of what we're expecting. So still, I'm glad I could do this, and it was just last minute. So hopefully this video here and what we're going to show you gives some light, or also if you guys have any other sort of ideas, put it in the comments on Gavin's, and we'll all share. We should start maybe something like a cryptic group and sort of you know, have more information that makes us more lost, and I saw this and I saw this, but eventually we will find out what's going on here and with this cryptic and what it is, but time and patience, and it's awesome. But I mean, I am super happy to see this animal, whatever it is just stunning.
Awesome.
So awesome. So I was glad to be able to do this, and yeah, just perfect timing. So
perfect. Okay, Billy, do you want to do the old like, share, and subscribe?
Yes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give this man some love. He's awesome. I've followed him for a long time. It was great to meet him and his sidekick Kevin for the week. And thanks for coming out to the CRBE, and a lot of people, you know, we're so happy to meet you, and keep doing what you're doing, because it's awesome. I've been a fan. You know, I'm not going to go fanboyish or anything, but I'm a fan. It's awesome. I'm going to continue to follow you and definitely keep in touch. And I will be coming out to the UK to visit him and all you, because I got huge love out in the UK, and it's awesome and amazing. And I'm actually half Scottish and half Scottish and half Scottish. Half Scottish and half English. Here comes my throat now. So half English, half Scottish. So you know what? It's awesome, man. I got some of my blood in you guys.
Cool.
Or you guys got your blood. I don't know. You know what I mean? Really, stop talking. Thanks for putting up with me, guys.
Take care.